Luka Doncic is already running the Lakers like a franchise player who understands what the purple and gold demand. Not just scoring, not just the box score. Culture, chemistry, ownership. And the proof is sitting in Slovenia right now, where he just finished hosting and personally funding a full-team minicamp that mixed real basketball work with the kind of personal, over-the-top bonding that usually only happens after years together. This is not a PR stunt. This is the new face of the franchise putting his money, his home country, and his time on the line to force chemistry before training camp even opens. After LeBron left for the 76ers, the Lakers rebuilt around Luka with Walker Kessler, Quentin Grimes, Colin Sexton, Matisse Thybulle, and the rest. Luka decided the roster wasn't going to wait until September to figure each other out. He brought them to Ljubljana. Start with the flight. Luka chartered a Bombardier Global 8000 for 14 players. Reports put the cost around $18,000 an hour for the 13-hour haul. Round trip, you're looking at $500,000 out of his pocket. Gift bags on the plane. More Slovenian gifts waiting at the hotel. Dinner at one of his favorite spots. The message is simple. You are on my team now, and I take care of my team. Watch the first supper photos. Austin Reeves, Bronny James, Kessler. The new faces all around the table. Smiles everywhere. That is not forced. That is the first payoff. When a superstar spends like that and shows up leaner, longer hair, headband looking like Reeves, and still makes time for the group, the locker room notices. Then the real work. Multiple practices at Stojas Arena. Assistant coach Greg St. Jean running a 2-hour session. This was not just sightseeing. They were installing early habits. New big man Kessler learning the spacing Luka wants. Wings getting used to the pace. The basketball part is foundation. The rest is the glue. Now escalate. Lake Bled. Fishing, rowing, kayaking, golf. Boat ride on the Ljubljanica River. Visit to Ljubljana Castle. These are the moments that turn teammates into people who actually know each other. 4 or 5 days living in the same place, eating the same food, competing on the water and the course. Reeves already talks trash about golf. Luka is into it. That shared time is how chemistry stops being a buzzword. The most personal moment might be the childhood court. Luka took them to the outdoor court in Ljubljana, where he spent hours as a kid before Real Madrid. That is not a tourist stop. That is a star showing the group where he came from. The same kid who once got the warning from Kobe Bryant. Kobe told young Luka, before his NBA career even started, "Watch out, you're European. They're gonna be after you." Luka has said it multiple times. Kobe was right. The physicality came. The doubters came. And Luka kept producing. Gigi Bryant's favorite player was Luka. Kobe brought her to a Mavs-Lakers game. They shared that courtside moment. When Luka first met Jeanie Buss after the trade, one of the first things he said was that he wished Kobe was there. Jeanie has said Kobe would be excited to see him in the purple and gold. That connection matters more than people admit. Luka has talked about Kobe's mentality when building his perfect player. The killer instinct. The smile while taking over a game. Former Lakers have compared the two. Not the same player. Different body, different style. But the same refusal to be ordinary. Luka choosing Kobe's mentality is not fan service. It is the standard he is holding himself to in Los Angeles. Back to the trip. The final act was classic Luka. He delayed the team's departure so they could visit a maternity hospital and a pediatric clinic in Ljubljana. Charity first. Then the plane home. Lakers agreed without hesitation. That is leadership that goes beyond the court. Look at what this actually does for the roster. 11 new or relatively new faces in the post-LeBron rebuild. Reeves is locked in long-term. Kessler is the rim presence Luka has wanted. Grimes, Sexton, Thibault give defensive versatility and secondary scoring. Bronny is there. The Slovenia trip is the first real shared experience for this group. Workouts in the morning, competition and conversation in the afternoon. No media scrums, no travel schedule, just the team. The data on chemistry is soft by nature, but the pattern is clear. Teams that get ahead of the bonding curve often start faster. Luka already organized a Porsche driving experience last year. This is the next level. He is not waiting for the organization to schedule something. He is the organization now. There is a legitimate counterpoint. A 5-day trip does not guarantee 50 wins. Sample size of bonding is small. Some players will still need time to learn the system under J.J. Redick. Kessler has to adjust to a different role. The Western Conference is loaded. Chemistry helps, but talent and health still decide most nights. That is fair, and it does not erase what Luka just did. He spent real money and real time to accelerate the process. Most stars do not. The bigger picture is the identity shift. This is no longer the LeBron-Luka temporary partnership. This is Luka's team. The way he is carrying himself looks intentional. Leaner body, hosting, paying, showing the childhood court, making the charity stop, talking about Mamba mentality. The trip is the visual proof that the page has turned. Favorite Kobe memories hit different in this context. The 81-point night, the fadeaways over everyone, the back-to-back titles, the Mamba mentality book and the work ethic stories, the way he stayed late and demanded the same from teammates. Luka is not trying to be Kobe. He is trying to honor the standard while writing his own chapter. Taking the whole roster to Slovenia is one way of saying the culture starts with the best player setting the tone. The film from the trip already shows it. Players laughing at dinner, competing on the lake, working in stojic, standing on the same concrete, where a skinny Slovenian kid used to hoop for hours. That is the kind of shared memory that shows up in January when the schedule gets ugly. Or in April, when a close series needs one more possession of trust. Put it all together. Luka Doncic is not just the best player on the Lakers. He is acting like the leader the franchise needs in the post-LeBron era. The Slovenia minicamp is the clearest early evidence. Expensive jet, real practices, personal history, group activities, charity at the end, and the quiet through line of Kobe's influence on how he approaches the game and the responsibility that comes with the jersey. The question is simple. Do you believe this kind of intentional chemistry work actually moves the needle for a contender? Or is it mostly good optics? And while you are at it, drop your favorite Kobe Bryant memory in the comments. The ones that still hit when you watch the old clips. Overall, Luka is giving the Lakers something they needed right now. A clear sense of who is driving the bus and how he wants the culture to feel. At that age, with that talent, and with that level of personal investment, it is a dangerous combination for the rest of the West. Like and subscribe if you want more of these breakdowns. See you on the next one.